Hello, Nikki from Motor For You. Today we have a Mini Countryman. This is finished in melting silver metallic. This car comes with a Navigation Plus pack as well as a comfort pack. It has a full mini service history and one owner from new. On this car we get 17-inch alloys, which we can see just here. These have just been freshly painted black. We can then start to move round the car, and as we come along to the back you can see the rear park distance. We can then open up the boot. There is a charging cable in the boot, as this car is a plug-in hybrid car. Once inside the car you can see that we have electric windows all round with your window lock button. We also have electric mirrors. On the door we also have the locking system. To the right hand side of the steering wheel is the headlights, where we have the option of automatic headlights just there. We then get a multifunctional steering wheel. On the left hand side you have cruise control with a limiter, and on the right hand side you have your volume as well as your changing of tracks or stations. We then have your telephone and then voice control. We have automatic wipers with this car. If we then look to the centre console, we have an armrest here which we can lift up, and there is a wireless phone charger in there. We then also have a storage compartment underneath with a USB-C fast charger. We then have the touchpad for the screen. We then have two cup holders, which is where I currently have the keys. This is a keyless start car. We then have the piano keys, where you have your changing of driving modes, your traction control, your start stop, and then also your e-drive. We then have the climate control, where we have dual climate control with the options of AC. We have heated seats for the front driver, for the front passenger and the driver. They have three different heat options of high, medium and low. As you can see on the screen here, we get a visual representation of the park distance. This car does come with sat-nav, which we can see on the screen just here. We can then go back to the menu where we have your media and radio. We have DAB, FM, we also have AM as well as Bluetooth audio and USB. You can also adjust your sound through the media and radio app. We then have communication, which is where you'll be able to view your recent calls as well as dial phone numbers, and also then take and receive calls. We have the Mini Connected. We then have the My Mini part of the car, which is where you have the main settings for the car. So you have your vehicle settings. We have your e-drive. We also have lights, so here we can change our interior lights. We have ambient lighting with this car. You can adjust the brightness through the screen, but to change the colour, if we look just up here, we have these piano keys just up here, and this one here will change the colour of the ambient lighting, which we can see through this little light here, but it will also change it round the screen, as well as along in the door cards and the footwells. We can then also change the exterior lighting. We also have the doors and keys, as well as the intelligent safety, so you can choose whether this is early, medium or late. We can set speed warnings, as well as configure greens. This makes the car 92% efficiency. And then we have auxiliary climate and vehicle tracking, so this means that your car can be located online. System settings is your standard settings. We then can plan charging and climate control. We have the mini country timer, as well as being able to set driver profiles. We can then also check vehicle statuses of things such as your tyre pressure and your engine oil. And then we then have technology in action, where you can then view your sports displays. If we then have a look at the seats, here we have the driver's side seat. We can then come around to the back seats. We have ISOFIX along the bottom of the back seats. We also have two vents with two charging ports just below. If you have any questions or queries on this car, please contact us at Motor For You. Alternatively, you can give us a call on 01580 879 666.